Roper is a longtime client of ours, and what they realized is they needed to expand. As they looked to their community and they started to see where their community was when they look at their facilities within their primary service area, a lot of their patients were not physically living on the peninsula where they had their largest flagship facility. They decided the right way to serve their patients and their community was to move and relocate their flagship campus north to North Charleston off of the peninsula. What Roper and their leadership will tell you is it's not where they are, it's who they are. And this bold move to relocate their flagship campus has their patients and their needs directly in mind. So what Roper actually did is they leaned in right at the start of the process and built a network of stakeholders directly from leadership within the community. So right out of the gate, we structured our design process and sought consensus building amongst that leadership within the community. And the facility is reaping tremendous dividends from that inclusive engagement of community leadership.
So the community aspect to this project is probably, to me, the most important. We're very good at what we do in terms of designing our clinical spaces. We know the operations background of what we're working with, and we've got great teams that can plan out all of our spaces, wonderful architects. But the community aspect was the piece that really pulled all of those together. We engaged community leaders in the design of the campus and what they needed to see reflected to really ensure that this building and this campus speaks to everyone.
A project of this size, as you can imagine, there are hundreds of thousands of decisions that we're making throughout the course of concept, schematic design, design development. We have 50 plus user groups and advisory groups that we're going to be meeting with. 200 plus people from Roper St. Francis, all kind of bringing to bear their thoughts and ideas and experience to inform the design. And we ended up meeting with them for over 500 hours of meetings in a design process that spanned 31 months. There may be dozens of ways we could have designed this hospital, and there may be a variety of different viable approaches. And to get everyone to agree on a singular design was a challenge that we knew we were facing. So it became very, very important to design and craft a decision-making structure around that in order to gain a consensus that would stand the test of time. As an architect, this opportunity was particularly exciting because we got the opportunity to work with some of the greatest architects and designers in the industry. We engaged with Skidmore, Owings Merrill out of New York to help us with the building form, the siding of the building, and there was a really heavy emphasis on patient arrival and experience and a campus feel. One of the exciting things for me that I've seen come together is just the very, very efficient organization of the podium and the tower and the entry sequence and the patient and visitor flow.
Very early on in our master planning process, we established with Roper a interior master plan as well. So in addition to working through all the programming requirements and what the campus was going to be, we worked alongside Roper to develop a cohesive interior master plan that helped inform a lot of these decisions. What we kept coming back to was the idea of the environment, and that's really the piece that unites the community together because they do all live in this similar landscape. With this new hospital campus, we've really taken that into account and attempted to create an arrival and user experience that envelops that user, that visitor, as they come into the space. So they're immediately greeted with expanses of greenery, a very fluid arrival experience in terms of the drop-off location. Upon entering the lobby space, they're greeted with the 2-story volume that echoes the tidelands, the marshes, this low country modern aesthetic that we've put together for Roper. So they immediately feel comfortable, and it feels like this sense of place that they're already familiar with. We've got this sort of bifurcation of high-end front of house, and then again, clinical space. But from the visitor and user perspective, there's no real sharp drop off between lobby space and then your clinical zones. I think the glue here really is the artwork piece. As we combine the spaces together, we're working with a art advisory board from Roper St. Francis as well, largely informed by members of the community that will bring art into both spaces that reflect not only the local environment and the landscapes, but also celebrate local artists as well.
This is also a very rare opportunity within the healthcare industry to deliver a project of this scale and magnitude, and the result is going to be transformative. When we look at the community in North Charleston and the needs of that community, one of the first things that we identified was this needs to be a facility that the community knows is for them.
Being able to directly work with community members, community leaders, a very close working relationship with the client, and now our design partners, from our engineers to our contractors, many of which who live in the area. I think that's what's also special about this is people have a very direct relationship to this community. So it's all important to us. And it's very rare that that community becomes the center point and the focus of a project.
Roper Hospital is very community oriented, and they're very excited about this opportunity to move this flagship facility central to the community that they serve, and we're super excited to be a part of it.